Hi, welcome back to Swiss Family Fun. Today we are skiing in eastern Switzerland in the Toggenburg area at the Chäserrugg resort. So I'm super excited to try this today. We've been hiking here many times, twice this summer, out here on the cliffs. It's amazing. It's so gorgeous up here. I would come up here just to do the winter walk and just to catch the views or just to sit in the sun chairs over here at the restaurant. It's just one of my favorite views in Switzerland. So we're gonna check this out today. My only hesitation is there are a couple T-bars that we might have to take here, and I hate taking T-bars. We're on snowboards, but we'll make it work. So come along with us today on the slopes and see if you like it. I'll put a link in the description below to our website where I have all the details for this area, including the piste map and instructions on how to get here. And now let's go get on the slopes. Do you remember this place?
Yes. Where like the flowers, they're like had a description to every flower.
Look at that. Look at that trail over there. That's crazy. not going to be able to follow me. I'm too slow. Okay, this part of the piste doesn't make me happy. I've had to take my board off 3 times in the matter of about 2 minutes to get up and down these hills. Really unpleasant. Okay, I'm going to try and not fall on this last part. End of the day, that's always when the accidents happen, so we're just going to try and see this last little blue run. Can we do it? Our legs are tired. These runs here at Chäserrugg are so long. My goodness. Everyone is so exhausted, but I like it. You get in a bit of a rhythm when you have these super long runs, but you got to be prepared. I didn't expect it to be sunny on this side of Toggenburg. I thought this would all be in the shade, so it's a really weird angle of the sun. It's fantastic. I love getting the sun at the end of the day and then instead of having everything clouded over and getting icy. It's great. Well, ending the day on a high note. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of Chäserrugg. I'll put a link in the description below if you want more information, and please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more skiing in Switzerland and pretty soon more hiking in Switzerland. All right, see you next time. This is the map for the Toggenburg ski area. It's broken into 3 sections. As you drive into the valley, you'll first come to Alt St. Johann, where you can park and take a gondola up to Sellamatt and ski in this area. The next town you'll come to is Unterwasser, where you can park by the funicular train, which takes you up to Iltios, helping you access this section of Chäserrugg. And the third village is Wildhaus, where you can park near the chairlift, which takes you up to Oberdorf to access these lifts. All of them are connected via trails, but the trails are kind of long through the forest, so it makes it a little annoying to ski from one section to the other. So it makes more sense to start in and stay in one of those 3 areas. The ski pass covers the entire resort. They also sell a variety of other types of tickets, including a beginner's ticket, which is discounted, which just covers travel from the valley up to the middle station and then the practice lifts at each of the 3 sections. So that would include these 2 T-bars over on the Oberdorf section, or this 1 T-bar in the Magic Garden or Magic Carpet at the Snow Garden at Iltios, or these T-bars over at Sellamatt. On our ski day, we spent most of our time here on Chäserrugg. So we took the funicular train up, and then we took the very long cable car up to Chäserrugg, and then did these red runs coming back down to Iltios. At the top of Chäserrugg are fantastic views over the valley, so even if you're not skiing, you should definitely come up here. There's a nice winter walk at the top, about 3 kilometers, and then these red runs at the very top are not that difficult. Red means intermediate in Switzerland, but this one up here is very wide open and quite easy, and it's serviced by a very long T-bar. So if you're an advanced beginner, you could stay up here and be quite happy. If you come all the way down to Iltios, it gets steeper after you pass Stöfeli, but it's still mostly wide open piste with some narrower trails. These black runs here are quite steep. We didn't do them this day because it was a bit icy, but if you want a little more vertical, that would be the spot for you. Another trail we really liked was the top of Chäserrugg, taking Trail 19, which goes from the top all the way down to Iltios. One fun part was that we had hiked this in summer and there were still some snow patches, which were quite difficult to manage at the time, but it was much easier, obviously, skiing over it. It was fun to see this terrain under snow, and we weren't sure if this would be a narrow trail, what it would be like, but we were pleasantly surprised to find that it was quite open and wide and easy to manage. The kids really like this trail. The only narrow part is here at the end as you get closer to Espel, but it wasn't too narrow and it was quite easy to manage and not crowded at all.
We really like that part. Another thing we really liked about the whole resort is in the afternoon, it gets the afternoon sun, so the whole resort is lit up, which is not the case with a lot of other resorts which are eastern facing and get the afternoon shade and then get quite icy. So that was really nice surprise for us at the end of the day. We had a friend with us that had a 4-year-old that put her in the snow garden here for an afternoon ski class. This was drop-in, and the ski school was organized right here at Iltios, so that makes that easy. For those that are also not skiing, you can do the sled run. There's one from Stöfeli, so you would take this gondola here from Espel to Stöfeli with your sled. You can sled back down to Iltios, and then if there's enough snow, you can sled all the way down to the valley, the full path being 5.6 kilometers. You can rent the sleds here and buy a day pass, so you can do this all day long. We did take the trail from Stöfeli over to Ruestel, where they have a race course here. It's kind of a ski cross. So there's some jumps that are through the race course, and a lot of people are going through there quite fast. That's pretty fun. But the long trail to get there and the long trail to get back made it so we didn't really want to go back and forth between these areas. So I would recommend maybe spending the morning or afternoon in this section and then spending the rest of the day in the other section. I have friends that recommend coming over to Oberdorf if you are families that are learning how to ski and have children of multiple ages. There is a play area for very small children here near the restaurant at Oberdorf, and then they have these practice T-bars, so older children who can use the T-bar by themselves can come down here, and then parents can kind of watch them coming down the mountain. They have this longer T-bar and a chairlift coming up with intermediate runs coming down, and then another T-bar way at the top accessing this plateau. One disadvantage to this area is that the snow garden is actually down the valley, which first may not have enough snow if it's a bad snow year or if it's in springtime, and also your kids will then be separated by this chairlift, which could be inconvenient when you're doing pickup and drop off and during lunchtime. Overall, we like the resort and we definitely go back. The views are fantastic, and we really enjoyed these runs on Chäserrugg.